Hey guys, it's F-150-884 here, coming at you with my quick scope classes. And if you hadn't seen any of my quick scoping videos, I'll leave a link starting now and you can go back and check them out. So, let's get started. This is my first class and I have a MSR with kick on it. And let me show you. It's a bolt action, so I had to put kick on it for now. But if you ever unlock stability, it's really good for quick scoping. And variable zoom scope or extended mags is really good on here. I don't prefer anything else, and whatever else camo you want. I like to have a pistol or machine pistol beside, but never the FM9s. But I kind of like the 44 Magnum's pretty good, and I also like throwing knives. You might could have some bouncing Betty or anything, but concussion grenade or sometimes flash. I really don't prefer portable radars or anything. It's kind of noobish. I also I also like to use ex ex extreme conditioning, which is makes you sprint for longer distances, and you can also use sleight of hand for faster reloading. But I prefer extreme conditioning or blind eye pro, and this is quick draw pro and steady aim pro or steady aim. But quick draw is mostly for where I pull up your sight when you're quick scoping, and it'll make it faster. But steady aim is probably one of my favorite things to use for the third perk. In strike packages, I usually use specialist, and I use assault, but support is for noobs and no lives and just people who don't know how to play the game correctly. I like to put on sleight of hand and hardline pro, and you could use assassin too, so it really doesn't matter between them three, or blast shield. And I like to use marksman pro, which shows your distance, your enemies in a farther distance, and it'll show you their name and everything. And you can also hold your breath longer, which is really good for quick scoping. And when it comes to death streaks, I like to use Final Stand or Dead Man's Hand. Really, any of them are pretty good. And I think I'll name this one Quick Scope Class number 1. And that's my first one. Here's my second one. This one has a primary weapon, which is sniper on this L118A. And I like to use impact or kick, really. It doesn't matter, but in stability, if you want to, I use extended mags because that's as far as I've gotten through it. And I've actually already prestiged. This video's old, so I've prestiged. I'm on 3rd prestige right now, so I'm a little behind. And whatever camo you want, it's really all up to you. I just use up to date whatever I have. And FM9, it's not my favorite gun, but as long as you're not using a Kimbo, to me it's a pretty good gun. But if you use a Kimbo, you're just a noob and you don't know how to actually play Call of Duty. I like to use throwing knife as my other one, class 1, and you can use Semtex or Bouncing Betty. Anything that detects motion. I like to use EMP grenade, but sometimes I might use smoke, trophy system, or maybe a flash or concussion. I like to use blind eye on this one because you're undetectable by like any support or sentry guns. Like you will never be spotted by anything in the air. Basically, recon's pretty good to use. I don't prefer it because it's not really. It's kind of wasteful to me because it's a useless perk. Assassin's Pro I like to use, and you could use Assassin's Pro, or you could also use Quick Draw or Blast Shield or Hardline. I like to use Marksman on this one just because the fact the L118 and the FM9 work together pretty good. Maybe Steady Aim or Stalker Pro. And I like to use support on this one. I know people crack on the stealth bombers and the support, but it's really good for sniping if you're gonna quick scope. It's just, you know, that stealth bomber is really for noobs, and I like to use Juggernaut. I mean, but, you know, I've actually changed these classes in the past couple of weeks, so these are what I used a while back. But, you know, it just, you have to, if you can beast with your class, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're getting the job done. And death streak wise, I like to use Juiced, but you can use anything from Hollow Points to Revenge or even Metronome. And I think I'm gonna name this one Quick Scope Class number 2. I hope y'all enjoy this video. These are both my quick scoping classes, and I'll see y'all later.